315 yards and 4 touchdowns in his last 3 games. Chris, how dangerous does Michel make this Patriots offense?
I mean, that's what they need. They need someone to run the football. Burkhead on injured reserve. They don't have a running back. And last year, they got a tremendous push from Dion Lewis. People don't realize he had 800 yards rushing before going to the Titans through free agency. Sony Michel, they used that first-round draft pick wisely.
And it just seems like they finally have, for the first time in a long time, a real bell cow back, a guy they don't mind giving the ball 20 to 25 times a game to. They think can handle the workload and get them around 5 yards a carry. That's what he's done the last 3 weeks.
They also realize they get a lot of friendly looks because they throw the ball so much. So the fronts are easier to run to. So Sony Michel and the offense taking advantage of those.
All right, big upset in Miami yesterday. Despite Brock Osweiler starting in place of Ryan Tannehill, Dolphins outlasted the Bears 31-28 in overtime behind 380 yards and 3 touchdowns from Osweiler. See, how impressed were you with the Dolphins yesterday?
Man, you got to be impressed. And looking at this game before Tannehill comes up late on the injury report, Brock Osweiler, man, you're talking about a guy who's been disappointed. There was no better performance than what he had yesterday. Adam Case has a lot of confidence in him. He was on that staff in Denver when John Elway drafted him. So finally getting some good juice out of that grape.
Osweiler said he's the only person that knows the offense better than Gase because of their time in Denver. But I want to talk about this from the other side. What an enormous missed opportunity for the Bears. All of a sudden, Vikings playing better. You look at the Bears' 2 losses this year. They get a big lead on Green Bay, get conservative, and lose. Yesterday, they get a huge, fortunate bounce. Miami's going into the end zone in overtime to win. Fumble on the goal line. They played for a 53-yard field goal instead of trying to go make it a more manageable field goal, knowing that Cody Parkey's career long was 54. He misses. Miami drives back down and scores. This is a big, at the end of the year, we're going to look back on this game.
Albert Wilson was special in this game, too.
All right, finally, let's talk about the Rams. They improved to 6-0, thanks in large part to Todd Gurley. He rushed for a career-best 208 yards and 2 touchdowns in the 23-20 win over Denver. Gurley now leads the NFL in rushing yards, rushing touchdowns, yards from scrimmage, and total touchdowns. He's good at football. Nick, what did you make of Gurley's performance yesterday?
This is why he's the best player on the most talented team in the league. I know Aaron Donald's on the team. I know Brandon Cooks is on the team. I understand they got Jared Goff, and Jared Goff's been excellent this year. He's their best football player. And yesterday, Jared Goff didn't play well. Yesterday, Jared Goff wasn't his sharpest. I don't know if it was the cold conditions in Denver or if it was just an off night. But whatever it was, Gurley was the reason they got out to the 20-3 lead. Gurley was a big reason as to why they were able to hold on to that lead late. He came as close as you can to winning an MVP as a running back these days without rushing for 2,000 yards last year. And he's going to have, it looks like, a similar performance this year, where it's tough at that position to win the MVP, but he is as good of a case as anybody.